Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show. Today is Friday, January 28th, 2022. Welcome to another eBay video. Today we're going to be discussing a problem that many people are concerned with, and that's when you buy an item on eBay and you receive it in an Amazon box from Amazon. We're also going to talk about some crazy eBayers who love to send weird and unusual messages through the eBay contact system, and warning signs that manifest themselves therein, and of course your comments, questions, and concerns. As you can see, it is still cloudy, it's snowing lightly. We're going to get a very bad nor'easter tonight with up to a foot of snow. We do not get any sunny days. I cannot remember the last time I made a video here and it was a sunny day. It's just plain sick. Let's go inside because this snow is starting to bother me. Alright guys, let's start with the comments, questions, and concerns from last week's video. Dennis Copper said, "I'm with you, Joe, on not wanting to neg a seller, unless they don't give me my money back ever. That never happens though. As you know, eBay will fork over the dough. Most sellers on eBay play ball." Now conversely, Leonard Quit said, he has 100% positive feedback for the reason people like you don't leave correct feedback. You can leave a neutral. He needs awakening. People like him are why people stop buying on eBay. Once burned. Sue Crane wrote, "You're too nice, Joe. Giving a dubious seller a pass makes the seller 100% feedback rating meaningless. And by extension, it kind of misleads other buyers too. Come to think of it, maybe the rating system already means nothing." Jennifer V wrote, "I had a guy say item not as described and send a picture with the exact dent that we had pictured and described. eBay has our hands tied because you have to accept the return, and since we don't accept returns, we eat the shipping both ways. Block party." Jennifer, that has happened to me so many times. When I've sent items out that had damage, I described it, I pictured it, and they still claimed a false item not as described. Each time I called eBay customer service, I showed them what the bad buyer was doing, and they said that, well, we'll give you a credit up to $6 for the return shipping. And the return shipping is always over usually $20 for me. And you know something? I don't even know if I get the return credit shipping of $6, and I don't even know how to tell. And if it takes too long, I wouldn't even bother doing it. I'd rather spend that time listing on eBay. Robert Swank wrote, "I got some news to tell everybody selling on eBay. I just got off the phone with an eBay rep from the Philippines, and she told me the good till cancel listings are no more, because eBay was delisting my items and dropping them into my unsold column. The rep told me that after 2 years from the date you listed your item, that items will be removed from your current listings and placed in the unsold listing column." I truncated his comment for brevity. I think there is some truth to that, because many times recently I've been in the warehouse looking around and I've seen items that I know I have listed and I'm wondering why they've never sold. So I go on to eBay to check the price that I have, and the item's not even listed. So I always thought it was maybe a case of the disappearing listings, but you never know. Carlton Leggett wrote, "I am excited because I blocked first potential buyer for asking 9 questions in one message about a $20 jacket. I didn't even reply back to his message." That is a good point. This week alone, I blocked at least 6 people who asked troublesome questions and manifested their, let's just say, peculiarities early on, and I'm glad they did. One that comes to mind was one that just wrote in yesterday, and I'd like to highlight this comment if I may. A person wrote to me and said, I'm considering possibly purchasing your items. Would you please tell me if they're fully functional and if there's anything about the back of them that would impede their integrity and cause them not to fit correctly? The item in question I have listed for $19. $19. I blocked him. Then I did what I love to do. I went onto eBay to see if anybody else had these items. And I was surprised that there was another seller who also had 4 of them. And even better, he was only asking $15. So I copied the listing location and I replied back to this blocked person and said, I have good news for you. I found the same items from another eBay seller at a cheaper price. Here is the link. He never responded back to me, and even more importantly, he never purchased the item from the other eBay seller. That's what I find somewhat concerning. Several people wrote in about my comments about soda last week. I was shocked. Not only the people that wrote in on the video, but the people that emailed me and went into great dissertations about soda from the old days, soda machines, this and that. I'll read a few of the comments. Michelle Gussow wrote, part of the reason soda tasted better from a glass bottle was also due to it being made with pure cane sugar and not corn syrup and high fructose corn syrup. Bob Day wrote, Joe, the glass bottle 4-pack Cokes for $5 are Mexican Cokes. They are so much better tasting. They are made with cane sugar versus high fructose corn syrup and have less carbonation after taste. They've gone up a little, but not much the last couple of years. Same Cokes everybody drank until the 1980s when Coke quit making them with cane sugar for better profits. I drink one a day for years. That's very interesting there, Bob Day. My question to you is, does it say specifically on the bottles or on the 6-pack or 4-pack, does it say made in Mexico, or is there any sign that will clue us in that we are looking at the better quality Coke? Because if there is, I'm going to buy some just to try it, okay? I would never pay that outlandish money for the same thing that's in this little can right here. But I would pay it if it's those Mexican Cokes that you guys are talking about and raving about, because I definitely want to try that. E-Curb replied to Bob Day's comment and wrote, not all Coke in a glass bottle is from Mexico. Mexico has recently passed new laws that require the makers of fizzy drinks to reduce the sugar content, so the Mexican Coke you get today isn't as good as it used to be. And that's what's concerning. So if anybody has any information on that, please come back to us in the comment section and let us know what we need to look for to get these good quality Mexican Cokes. I definitely want to try some. All right, that's it for the comments, questions, and concerns. A lot to talk about this week. Gosh, I'm going to start out with the title of the video, which was, I bought an item on eBay and I received it in an Amazon box. That is something that comes up in the Facebook groups quite a bit, especially this week. And there are 2 schools of thought on it. School of thought number 1 is, well, I don't care. I got the item I wanted in a timely manner, so I'm not going to say anything about it. And school of thought number 2 is, this is a violation of eBay policy and Amazon policy because the seller in question is using his Prime account and he's marking the item as a gift and therefore violating Amazon's policies very gravely. Now, how many of you guys have had this happen recently, where you bought an item on eBay and it came in an Amazon box? If so, what are your thoughts? comment in the comment section below. I don't know if it's ever happened to me because things I buy on eBay are usually not available on Amazon. Okay? So I don't think it's ever happened to me. But if it did happen to me, I would truthfully be a bit chagrined because I was expecting to get the item on eBay, and it would make me think, and this is my personal feeling, it would make me think that the item that's coming from Amazon that I ordered on eBay was available for a cheaper price on Amazon, which of course technically would be my fault for not shopping first. I don't think I would neg the seller cause of it, no. But there are some people that are saying they want to report these people, these sellers, to both eBay and Amazon. I've never reported them because I said it's never happened to me. But do you guys report them? Why or why not? Years ago, I believe it was against eBay's policy. And I think that they were taking action against it. But I'm not sure if it's against their policy anymore. I think it's against the Amazon Prime policy. But the person who wrote in to the Facebook group the other day stated that she reported a seller doing this to Amazon last year. And Amazon was very mad and took action. But she also reported this person to Amazon earlier this week, and Amazon said they didn't care and wouldn't do anything. So I figured I'd put that out there for you guys and get your opinion on it. You may remember that I'm encountering a huge problem buying a freaking old school tape recorder. Well, guys, the saga continues. Last Sunday, I purchased a brand new old school tape recorder on Amazon for $30 with free shipping. What day, this is last Sunday and today's Friday, when do you think the item was shipped out? No. Trick question. The item still has not been shipped out. Unbelievable, but true. Amazon even sent me an acknowledgement saying, we have received your order, but it's not going to be shipped out for at least 8 days from the date you ordered it. I don't know why this is. I'm so glad I don't have Amazon Prime, because that would be money wasted. I remember years ago when anybody would buy something on Amazon, it would arrive in a very timely manner. But that's not the case anymore. Whether you don't have a Prime account, or even you guys who have a Prime account, I really don't know what's going on. Next topic, no returns means no returns. Lately, over the last 6 months, I've been selling a lot of items on eBay cheaper than usual, with a strict no returns policy. I don't mind selling the items maybe 1/3 of what I usually charge, because I got a big load coming in. I want to get rid of a lot of this old dead items. I don't mind selling them cheap, but it clearly says no returns, do your homework first. I'm not accepting a return for any reason whatsoever, nor am I accepting any cancellations. So do you know I had a guy the other day try and initiate a return when the policy clearly says no returns? Wrong size doesn't fit. He says, these do not fit my wheel. Well, I had the part number in, I had a picture of the correct wheel. This guy wants to play games and not read. I refused the return. I declined it within minutes of him trying to give it to me. I will not accept returns on when it says clearance sale, as is, no returns. People don't want to read, but they're going to learn the hard way. Okay, they're going to learn the hard way that they better start reading. Now, earlier I read a comment from Jennifer V. She sold an item with no returns, and her customer pulled a fast one claiming item not as described, so she was forced to take the return. It's true that if my customer had pulled a fast one, I would have been forced to return it. Do you accept the return too? Thankfully, that didn't happen to me. Most of my items, I do accept returns for 30 days. But when I say no returns, I hold the line. No returns means no returns. I did have a return the other day, what I'm going to call a legitimate return. I guess it was maybe Wednesday, Tuesday. A guy bought an item and it was the wrong size, doesn't fit. I accept returns for 30 days, so no problem. He's going to send it back. But eBay in the return message says to him, he has till February the 15th to return the item to me. This is back on the 26th or the 25th of January. What is going on with this nonsense? eBay has yet to change the return policy. The return window is much too long. Unacceptable in my opinion. Wrong under any circumstances. I am now going to open up this week's can of Coke, and I'm going to drink from it. It's not a Mexican Coke, but it will do. You guys really have me hankering for a Mexican Coke. I'm going to buy them. If I can find them, I'm going to buy some. Hopefully you guys will have some input on that. Sales this week were decent. They were not great. They were decent. I've had so many crazy messages from either potential buyers or past buyers. I'm just going to ad-lib a few that come to my mind right now. Last night I got a message from a guy, and he says to me, I still have not got my money back. Basically what happened is he opened a return request back in, I think, December. Let's just say December 15th. Wrong size, doesn't fit. Okay. I accepted the return. It was for an alloy wheel center cap, but he never sent the item back. After the allowable time frame, eBay closed the case in my favor, and that's that. He never, ever sent the item back, and he has the unmitigated balls, cast iron balls, to ask me why he never got a refund. How did I respond to him last night? Correct. Very good. I didn't say a thing. I ignored him. That's the end of that. The one that got me the most aggravated was the one that happened, it was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. I have to lay out the groundwork for you to totally understand this, but it's worth it. It was one of those days where they predicted we were going to have peaks of sun. If we have peaks of sun, even for 10 minutes, that is precious time to me. I lay all my merchandise out and I start taking pictures. So they predicted peaks of sun. What happened is we got a huge block of sun. I don't remember exactly what time it was. I think it was early afternoon. Let's just say, for argument's sake, the sun popped out at 1 o'clock and was out for a good 45 minutes. I mean, that never happens. 45 minutes of pure sunlight? I was like a kid in the candy store out there. I had stuff laid out all over the place, and I'm snapping away, no problem. And all of a sudden, I hear the piano music on my iPhone without a ka-ching after it. When you hear just the piano music, it usually means a question from either a past buyer or a potential buyer. All right, so let's just say it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I get the piano music. I ignored it because I don't care. I'm taking pictures, all right? 2 minutes later, the piano music comes again. All right? I ignore that. I'm taking pictures. 3 minutes later, the piano music comes again. Now I'm getting a little bit pissed off, all right? My curiosity got the best of me, and it's the same person 3 times in a row, one of these impatient people. 0 feedback, okay? Now I'm a little bit annoyed. So what happens is, at that moment, I come back in. Delivery coming.
Hey,
Hello, sir.
how are you?
What do we got?
2.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, have a good weekend.
Rock on, man. Those are items I purchased on eBay, which I'm going to flip. By flip, I mean I bought them for X dollars. I'm going to wash them up, shine them up, and I'm going to list them for more money because I love to buy cheap and sell for top dollar. It is my forte. But anyway, to get back to my little story. All right, I'm outside, and the reason I'm coming back in now is to get another stack of merchandise and bring it out to photograph it because the sun is still out. I got to really move. I got to hustle. Every second counts. As I'm coming in to get the stack of caps, my phone starts ringing. And I'm thinking to myself, no, it couldn't be. No, nobody's that self-centered. Can you believe it's that guy? The one who just contacted me 3 times in 8 minutes now is calling me, which he has no right to do, circumventing the eBay process. Yeah, I bought a center cap and I didn't get it yet. I said, sir, number 1, you bought the cap 3 days ago. Number 2, you don't have the right to circumvent the eBay process and call me. That is wrong. Number 3, could you explain to me why you contacted me 3 times within 8 minutes? I can't wait to find out what the reason was. Naturally, he really had nothing to say about that. He's got 0 feedback. He joined eBay specifically to buy my item. The tracking shows I shipped it the very next day, and it's in Wichita, Kansas. Or it was in Wichita the other day when I checked, right after he hung up. There are certain things that trigger me, and this particular person seems to have pressed every single button. Basically, I said to him, here's what we're going to do. I said, I will track your shipment down for you, but we are going to keep all communication on the eBay contact system. Do not circumvent it. You didn't buy it from me over the phone. And he's got a hard time comprehending this, as many do. I said, if you would have called here, if you would have bought the item from me over the phone, then you'd be getting phone concierge service. But you didn't. You bought it on eBay, so the transaction's going to stay on eBay. That's the way it works. So, okay, as I said, I hung up from him, tracked the package, grabbed a screenshot, wrote to him, and I wrote a long message starting, for the record, I would like to say that this buyer has circumvented the eBay contact system by calling me at my physical store on whatever it was, January 27th at 1 o'clock p.m., whatever it was. I said, please, please keep all communication through the eBay contact system. I said, I shipped your item the next day after you purchased it. As you can see by the screenshot, it's in Wichita, Kansas. It went first class mail. Please give them a few more days. If you don't receive it in a timely manner, You can open an item not received case through eBay. It is imperative, guys. If you only listen to one thing that I'm telling you, it is imperative to always keep all your transactions in the eBay contact system. This way, eBay can see a record of your communication with the buyer in case they try to extort anything from you that's wrong or ask for anything that they shouldn't. You're being protected. eBay will protect you. I guarantee you. They'll protect you if it's in the eBay contact system. Please, please don't take it off the eBay contact system. Okay, that being said, guys, I'm Crazy New York Driver, and you're not. Thank you for watching this video. Every Friday night, I come out here and I make these videos to try and help you stay successful as an eBay seller. If you think I'm doing a good job, please leave me a thumbs up. It tells me I'm on point and appreciated. If you don't think I did a good job, tell me in the comments section what you want me to hit up, and I'll be glad to try and do it for you next week. Guys, go out there, make a ton of money on eBay, rock on, and peace! And always remember, sell your items on eBay, not Amazon. Cheers.